Hello guys. Greetings again from the land of the rising sun. My topic for this video is about the new general arrival protocols here in Japan, that started October 1st, 2021. The Japanese government said last September 27th, Monday, that they will ease quarantine rules for people entering the country, who have been vaccinated against COVID-19 starting October 1st. Details about this was disclosed on the advisory released by Japan Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare, and also Japan Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They put their statement about this on their official website. News company here in Japan also make this a headline on the day that it was announced by Japan Cabinet Secretary. For details about this you can check the advisory from the official website of the two ministry office I said. You can also click the links provided below on the description of this video to check it personally. But sorry, some information are only available in Japanese language. Before I jump into my main topic in this video, I would like first to discuss about the travel restrictions now here in Japan. In general, Japan currently does not allow the entry of foreign nationals, with arrivals mostly limited to Japanese citizens, and foreign nationals already living in the country. So, for the latest update of visa application to come here in Japan on your respective country, check the policy, regulations, and travel restrictions released by Japanese Embassy Office on your country. Please visit their official website, and make inquiries directly to them. Now, for the main topic of this video, here are the protocols you need to follow upon arrival in Japan. In order to enter the country, regardless of nationality, you will need to do these protocols. Also, remember that violation of these may result to suspension, deportation and disclosure of your identity in the public media. Protocol number 1 is mandatory submission of negative certificate of COVID-19 inspection. All passengers entering Japan from other country are required to submit a certificate proving a negative test result for COVID-19 that was conducted within 72 hours prior to departure to Japan. This requirement applies to all passengers of all nationalities arriving from any country or region. After March 19, 2021, if you are unable to present the certificate, you will not be allowed to land in Japan based on Japan quarantine law. So make sure that you have a valid coronavirus test certificate on your hand upon arriving in Japan to allowed entry. For the details of the said COVID-19 test that you should do, and also the certificate format document, please click the links provided on the description of this video. Protocol number 2 is coronavirus testing at entry. All persons entering Japan now will be tested for the COVID-19 infection at their airport arrival, including Japanese citizens. This test is free of charge and shouldered by Japan government. The test time may vary depending on the congestion at the time of your arrival. They may be using saliva as specimen to conduct the test. You have to wait for the result of the test before you can go to other area at the airport. If found positive, they may escort you to the designated facility they provide, where your medication will be made. Next is protocol number 3, which is signing and submission of the written pledge. Due to coronavirus pandemic and to avoid spreading the virus here in Japan, all persons who will arrive must undergo a quarantine period. Japan made their own do's and don'ts during quarantine period, that all arriving passenger must follow. And to make sure that they will abide the rules, they make this written pledge, with a certain penalty for those violators. You will be asked to pledge not to use public transportations for 14 days, to stay at home or in accommodation, to save and present your location information and to install a contact information application on your smartphone. Anyone refusing to sign and submit the written pledge will be requested to isolate at a location specified by the head of the quarantine authority. If the pledge is violated, such persons may be subject to detention under the Quarantine Act. For the details about this written pledge document you need to submit, please refer to the links below. You can download it beforehand and sign it. Next is protocol number 4, which is carrying smartphone and appli installation. In order to carry out the pledges in the written pledge, you need to have a smartphone that can be used to install the necessary application. If you do not own a smartphone, or if you have one but does not allow the installation of necessary application, please rent a smartphone at the airport at your own expense upon your arrival in Japan. Please install the application in advance so that the quarantine procedure will be smoother when you arrive in Japan. For details of the necessary application you need to install on your smartphone, please refer to the links provided below. Next is protocol number 5, which is submission of questionnaire. In this questionnaires, arrivals must give their personal information like name, gender, citizenship and birth date. Also, the location address where they will be staying in Japan, the country information where they came from, and also their health condition. For details about this questionnaire, click the link provided on the link below on the description of this video. Then, the last one is protocol number 6, which is quarantine and isolation period. Due to the high infection rate of different variant of coronavirus recently, Japan implemented an isolation period on their designated quarantine area for those arrivals coming from countries with high infection rate. This isolation period is ranging from 3 days to 10 days before, and they made changes about it which they implemented starting October 1st. Details about this new rules on isolation period can be seen on the links provided below on the description of this video. Please click it to check it personally. For the list of countries that needed a 3 days isolation on Japan accommodated designated quarantine facilities starting October 1st, here they are. Check if your country name is included in this list. The countries are United Arab Emirates, Albania, India, Indonesia, Uzbekistan, Uruguay, United Kingdom, Ecuador, Kazakhstan, Guinea, Cuba, Greece, Zambia, Georgia, Sri Lanka, Seychelles, Tanzania, Chile, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Turkey, Pakistan, Paraguay, Bangladesh, Belgium, Bolivia, Portugal, Malaysia, South Africa, Mozambique, Maldives, Libya, and Khabarovsk Krai, Moscow City and Russia. Next, for the list of countries that needed 6 days of isolation period, on Japan accommodated designated quarantine facilities starting October 1st, here they are: Argentina, Costa Rica, Colombia, Suriname, Trinidad and Tobago, Philippines, Brazil, Venezuela, and Peru. Now, due to the improvement also of vaccination program in some part of the world, Japan is starting to ease their quarantine period, which is 14 days. Starting from October 1st, 2021, if the traveler is fully vaccinated, which means they finish first shot and second shot of vaccination, can provide vaccination certificate from the countries they accepted, and the vaccine they used is Pfizer, Moderna or AstraZeneca, which they approved here in Japan, the 3 days stay in the government designated quarantine facilities will be exempted, and quarantine period can be shortened to 10 days. For the details about this, you can check the link provided at the description of this video. Now for the list of countries where the vaccination certificate are issued, and only accepted by Japan government as of now, here they are. Check if your country is included on the list.
That's it. Thank you very much for listening. Just a reminders, please be aware that the information shared in this video was as of October 1st, 2021. Japan government may issue another advisory if there are some improvement, and we will try to update you here. Please inform us also if you find some broken links provided on the description of this video that you can't access so that we can update it. Thank you very much.